Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, I was getting to a message for the collective. Today has been just a cleansing day, cleaning laundry, cleaning myself, cleansing my space, sweeping, mopping, dusting, wiping, like continuously. Okay, I feel like, yeah, the cleaner my space is, the more balanced I feel. I had to pick up some incense today. I got like 5 different kinds for 5 different reasons, but all under the same cause. Yeah. I am gonna do a reading for y'all now. I also, to do the math, okay, I'll do a separate video. Also, look at this magnet I got. Y'all know I'm a Cancer moon. Look at this little magnet. It was only like $2. And I'm like, wow, I'll always remember the moment, the day that I got this magnet. And it'll always be like super special to me, to be completely honest. Oh no! A part of my dress ripped like right there. Like this piece. I'm gonna have to fix that. I love this dress. This is one of my favorite dresses. I don't know why I'm showing y'all this, but look at the bag. It's so cute. I love it. And it's black. Y'all know I love wearing all black. Even though I've been wearing colors, I really need to go shopping because seasons are changing. I don't have seasonal attire. I have some seasonal attire, but yeah, no, I don't have it. So we gotta go get it for the seasons. So that could be significant to y'all. Okay, going shopping for the seasons. Okay, getting a new wardrobe. I don't know why, but earlier I was sitting down at the table and I was journaling, and the thought just popped in my head, like, oh, I need to go shopping. Like the seasons are about to change. And then somebody chimed in the group chat, and my brain was like, oh, you need to go shopping? Like, don't worry about it. Like, I'll take you shopping. Like, I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. So some of y'all could be going on a shopping spree. Somebody likes how you dress and they want to see like no limit. They want to see what you put together with no limit to what you can spend. Okay, so somebody's gonna be cashing out on you. Okay, I don't know if you know this person already or not, but somebody's gonna be cashing out on you. Yeah, this could be a secret admirer. Okay, I feel like this is somebody who's like held in high regard, right, in whatever it is that they do. And like this person has kind of been like going back and forth, like trying to decide like if they want to come towards you because of some type of like situation dealing with work, or this could just be their peers, okay, people in which it is that they deal with. I feel like you're not going to be in the closet, like you're not going to be a secret. I feel like this is somebody who wants you to like pop out with them. You feel me? Accompany them to the spaces and places in which it is they have to go. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's for some of y'all. Okay, Page of Swords. A lot of y'all could be getting communication at this time. Okay, dragon spirits are definitely very significant. I was watching this clip from some like movie. I don't remember what the movie was called, but it was like a reel on YouTube, and it was the girl's dragon, and I believe that she had a miscarriage or something happened with the baby and she didn't want to live anymore. So she commanded the dragon to burn her alive. Yeah. So that could be significant, okay? Some of you can feel like a piece of you is missing, okay? And with that piece of you missing, it feels like you're dying, or you rather be not here. Or people could want you to feel like that. Like, people could want you to feel like you'll never get the opportunity to be a mother, okay? Is literally what I just heard. Okay, I feel like this is something that you really wanted in your life, and people will want to take that away from you. I don't know why. I feel like it maybe is because they feel like it's the only thing that they have custody over. Okay, so you could be going through like a custody battle at this time. Okay, but the Page of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like something is balancing out for you financially. Okay, which could be affecting the turnaround within this custody battle. Okay, whatever it is, I feel like patience, okay, patience has really been in effect. Time does not move as fastly as it did when you I say this, having like deadlines and stuff. I feel like time was moving faster when you didn't know what you were doing. And now that you know what you're doing, you could feel a sense of time moving slower for you. And I really feel like that's just you being more present in these situations in which it is that you're experiencing. Like, there is no disconnection emotionally, physically. Okay, you're not detaching. Okay, but you've gotten to a certain point where you can go through these motions and not feel as though you're pressured. Okay, fresh for everyone. So something is brand new, fresh for everyone involved. Okay. Somebody's initials could be K, R, G. Okay, I heard Santana is significant. I don't know what that is. I thought that was a rapper. Anyways. But yeah, Page of Swords, communication, Six of Pentacles. This is giving. Also, I feel like there's a lot of community. Yeah, the energy of giving, I feel like, is around you. I feel like you give so much to like every single thing that you do, and like you really care. Earlier, I was listening to something, and they were saying like, "Oh, I know that I'm giving because I know in order for me to receive, I have to be giving." Okay, I don't feel like you work out of the principle of that. I feel like you give truly out of the kindness of your heart, and you are okay with losing something and allowing it to be replaced. But when you give from an energy that ignites compassion and empathy with and all, like, yeah, you sympathize with those that don't have, because you also were in a state when you didn't have. This is reminding me of a certain scenario where these two boys, they look like they were brothers, but they were sleeping outside a gas station, girl. And I was walking in there and go get my blunts after I just had stopped driving for Lyft, bitch. I went to the gas station, go get my blunts, like I was up at this time. So I was like, I had just got a throw blanket that I had bought for myself and to celebrate me being up, right? And in that same week, when I walked into that gas station to go get them backwoods, girl. Sorry, when I seen the two boys outside, so I went into my trunk and I got the blanket and I put it over them because we were approaching those colder seasons, and and fall, and I noticed that one of the boys had a blanket and then the other boy did not have a blanket, and it looked like the younger boy had a blanket, right, and the older boy didn't have a blanket. So I put a blanket over the older boy. You don't know what that does for me, being psychic and having the ability to see and feel, and being so, I could feel while putting the blanket on him how grateful he would be when he woke up, knowing that somebody went out of their way to cover him. You feel me? When you are in a world, right, and it's just the two of you, you were the only two supporting, you were the strongest one, you're the strongest supporter, right? You start to question, like, who's gonna look out for me? Or if I'm not good, then they're not good, and you almost sacrifice yourself to the point to where you could put yourself in detriment to not being okay. And I just felt like that sentiment and my emotion and feeling behind it, plus the physical thing that was being given to him, I just felt like that would carry him, And this is why I feel like my collective is receiving love and money at the same time. This is why I feel like my collective is receiving devotion from others, because you have been truly devoted to being that light. And just as that light is within you, your light also shines your darkness onto you. You are not disregarding your darkness. And even in those instances where people get a chance to see that, they never, it's almost cute to them, because it's like, yo, shit don't ever like phase you, and like this shit really bother you. And it's the principle behind your dark. You have so much principle behind your darkness, and you also have so much like love behind your darkness. Like it's all like, it's so toxic. It's so toxic, but it's so balanced, yo. And you've learned how to like master and balance it within yourself. And like, I feel like people who have learned to control and condemn that shadow, right? Like they come to you, and it's almost as if like in those moments of the shadow being seen, like it's a laughing moment, because it's like just as light as you are, bitch, you're just as dark. I don't know what that energy is, but I feel like you're coming into contact with people who are very much so understanding of their shadow. I feel like these people are operating out of an energy where they use their shadow to protect their light, and these people are coming into contact with you to be shown that you are still protected even when you extend your light towards others. And for some people, like that's the path that they're meant to be on. For others, it's not, right? And it's just going to irritate their demons, and these people are going to be triggered into healing. But there are people that are being triggered into giving to you, because your subconscious, your ability to tap into people's subconscious mind without even knowing them. People are like, yo, what the fuck? Like the shit that you say just hits and it resonates. And people are just like, yo, like never even had a conversation with you, but why is what you're saying to me resonate so deeply? And they get excited to experience that. Like they get excited to be around that. They get liberated from the fact that they get to share a space and energy with somebody who like they can just be, and you understand. These are people who are tired of explaining themselves and very adamant on the fact that they don't have to, right? But these are people like that appreciate the fact that you see them, even their darkness, because it's like hiding in the shadows is really just their way of checking to see like if you will accept them and whatever it is that they want to have or share with you. because that ego in the 3D doesn't like really allow them to make that grand gesture or make that suggestion without receiving that confirmation. And it's like your character, your person speaks for itself. I feel like yeah, thank you, Spirit. I'm happy that I'm using these cards. I don't know what it is about my other deck, but yeah, the High Priestess. Yeah, that's the High Priest energy. And there's so many like beautiful, like, I like this card. Okay, because it's like the crescent moon is also right there. And then the moon, like the full moon, the moon card is also out here as well. Let me pick this. Yeah, this times 10. What? The 8 of Pentacles. It's like you already know what you're great at. You know what you're great at. There are other people around you that know what you're great at. Right? Point the biggest skeptic out. Make him a believer. I love Drake. Anyways. Scorpio card, the moon, right? I feel like there are hidden conversations going on behind the scenes. Okay? And I heard somebody say she said it, but I was thinking it. And it confirmed what I was thinking. So you also got like you got like a bunch of people who are not like like people who have been just like having to be in this world and survive. You got these people wanting to be in the spirit. Like you got these people wanting to be in their feelings and their emotions. That's the High Priestess energy. The moon, the hidden, occult. People want to know what's hidden. People are no longer being afraid. Okay? People are no longer being afraid. What's happening in this world is no longer making people afraid. The fact that Starbucks is closing down. Yo, I walked past the Starbucks today and it was closed. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, what? And this is, politics are so strategic. The play of this world is so strategic, yo, because I was like, yo, all these like little cute coffee shops are just popping up everywhere now. And it's like the little man actually has an opportunity because you have done what you've done and you've made space, right? You've made space, okay? Death card, damn, death card under the moon. Yeah, the Hangman. I feel like you're no longer in denial about your new beginning. You were very much so acceptant of this new beginning. There are a lot of people who had to find I heard that's just how she is. Like somebody like trying to like accept their mom. Like somebody doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that their mom does not really have love for them. Somebody doesn't really want to accept the fact that their mom does not know how to show love. Okay? And this could be affecting someone at this time because I feel like people hold on to things just to say that they have them, not because they really truly serve a purpose within their life. I feel like complaining about your mom is like, yeah, typical energy. Yo, this incense smells so motherfucking good, yo. It's literally so exciting how good this incense smells. Yeah, somebody's gonna be having some type of like breakthrough with their mother. More like break off. Okay, I could see you splitting up from family at this time, really going on your own journey. Because it's like you're no longer waiting for people who don't understand themselves to understand you. They're never going to understand themselves. They don't even understand they're never going to understand you because they don't understand themselves, is what I meant to say. But there's a lot of like cleansing energy. That's what I need. I have to make a sigil for protection. I just came. Sorry, I just came up with an idea. Yeah, I'm putting myself on a fast from social media, so I'll be making content, but I just will not be indulging in content. Yeah, because I've been like overindulging, and it's like it has not been like, no, I'm just not a fan of what it's been doing to my brain. Even like just holding my phone makes I can feel the fucking radiation in my arms, like, bitch, fucking on my spinal structure and shit. Yeah, the star energy with the Chariot and the Five of Wands. I feel like people have a lot of conflict. People are in conflict with the fact that you are the star and you are stepping in the star. I feel like these are people from your past. And I feel like people almost want to interrupt the energy where people are giving to you. Like they want you to feel like you're in danger, or they want you to feel like you can't trust. And they want you to just feel all these things that are not true to the situations that are taking place in your life right now. Even those that I feel like could come towards you on bullshit, right? Those that would come towards you on bullshit, once they get in your presence and your energy and they start hearing your words, it changes. It fucking literally changes them from the inside out. Okay, you are validating people that you've never even known to validate, or people who didn't even know that they needed the validation. I feel like my collective has turned validation not just into something that is positive. I feel like you validate things even with those that hate on you. You know that people are not going to be hating on you or making you a big deal if you were not contributing something that was literally transforming society. Like, you know that people wouldn't feel no type of way towards you if you weren't doing something good. Now that you understand the psyche behind the human, you understand that the negative emotion that the human displays for you definitely goes back to a positive emotion. And that's validating for you. It may not come in a high vibration, right? And that's when you start to use your alchemizing abilities to alchemize that negative energy into something that's positive for yourself, so that you can, like, the frame of mind now that you have for it is cleansed and it's a completely new, broader perspective. You feel me? Like, you have learned to give things new definition and new meaning by a deeper understanding. That's that High Priestess energy. The Moon, the High Priestess, the Death card, Chariot, the Hangman, the Star. Those are all major. Most of the cards in this reading are major arcanas, because this is a major, like, pivotal moment in your life. I feel like you are no longer wanting to hide who you are at your truest core nature. You are okay with agreeing to disagree, right? Based on you agreeing with somebody because you understand how they got to that point, and you disagree because you got to another point another way, and that's okay. Like, you don't feel like your validation has to come from people who just agree with you. You are okay with your validation coming from those that also disagree, because you have such depth to you that allows you to explore the deeper understanding in it. And it's like that energy where I feel like you were in Hangman energy, because, like, you wanted to be, like, you wanted to just have a moment. You wanted to just be able to sit still and reflect and figure out how to make things better for yourself, within yourself, how to reinstate that drive within you when it came to being there for others and doing for others back into yourself. Okay, this has come with other people now seeing that and like almost wanting to praise you for it. And that's another thing that I think is funny too. A lot of you are going to be meeting. Yeah, I feel like when you're in hermit mode, the hermit with the Eight of Swords came out. I feel like when you're in hermit mode, people project a lot of energy to you so that you can get stuck in your head. And this energy doesn't work. Okay? This energy and these thoughts that you feel and hear coming from other people, you go inwardly with those, right? And you take them and you place them where they need to be, and then you mix them with something else, and then you turn it into something new. And this hermit energy is this enlightenment. It's like I'm no longer stuck. I'm no longer needing to be in isolation because I'm entrapped and feared by thoughts. But now when I'm in isolation, like I can hear spirit so much more clearly. I can hear myself so much more clearly. I can hear you niggas too so much more clearly. But I know what is me and I know what is not. I can easily decipher from that. I feel like my collective knows their fucking self. There is no projection that is stronger than that knowing that collective has of one soul and being. Okay, I do feel like there's something about secret meetings. Okay, I don't know if there are secret meetings going on about you. Because how I'm looking at the Three of Cups, like she's serving these two people. And if she so chooses to not serve these two people don't get to eat. And somebody else could come and serve them, but it's like they want to receive from this person specifically. It's almost like a power play move. It's like if you want to receive from me, this is what the fuck is going to have to take place. I also feel like there's like a lot of lower vibrational energies that are being summoned to the surface. And these energies want an opportunity to speak with you, not to betray you or gaslight you or lead you down the wrong path. These energies want to speak to you because they want to be vulnerable with you. They know that you will listen. They know that they can be honest. They know that they can't betray you. They can't do any of the things that they do to the rest of the people that are still becoming, right? So they're coming to you almost like how you would come to God to talk, to speak, to be truthful and honest. You know, God even made a place for the devil. Because that's how much he loves all his children. You feel me? I think there are people that need guidance on where to place these energies and these emotions. And with your guidance, okay, you chauffeuring these people to truth. Balance is what is going to help bring in a change. And this change is going to be balanced on both sides. It's not about all becoming good. Okay? It's about, having that darkness, but also knowing how to utilize it. A lot of you are going to be getting victories in this court case situation as well. This is not the season where people are allowed to take anything from you. And you were brave enough to go on a journey alone. And you were very dedicated. You're very loyal. You're very much so devoted. Because devotion is loyalty and love together. And this could be something that you're teaching people, how to be loyal and devoted to self. But yeah, that's the message. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. And I'll literally see you later. Bye.